calling all spring breakers to check out that description again. Check out that description. Do it for a third time. Check out that description, because I am the golden one. I am Ricky Dome. And this right here is a channel that you take a journey with the Death Rider and the House of the Vampires. The channel that improves, gets better and better, and makes the moolah like nothing else, nobody else can. It is the People's Wrestling Channel. And this is the 2023 Survivor Series War Games predictions. So get this shared, like, subscribe, do all of that. One's up for the Golden Chief, that is right. So before this, I did go live onto my watch party, and I did wonder why nobody was watching, and then realised I was on the wrong thing. So technical difficulties there, but 5 matches, a possible return, which I'll get into later. The first 3 matches are very much TV matches, Raw, SmackDown matches. But so this very much a SmackDown match, and I presume this was meant to be Rey Mysterio, but he's injured, getting knee surgery, so he can't wrestle. But what we've got is Carlito one-on-one against the man with a new attitude, Santos Escobar. I think Santos wins here. It would make no real sense for him to take a loss. Like I said, I presume this was meant to be Rey Mysterio, and Santos probably would have beat Rey had it been him. But it is Carlito. Either way, I think that Santos is going to win here. It makes really no sense for him to lose here. Yeah. Got Santos winning the brand new heel turn, just started, so shouldn't be losing right away. I agree. It will be for the Intercontinental Championship, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever, over 500 days, and they were approaching about 530 days possibly. It is Gunther defending against The Miz. Cool that The Miz is still relevant after all of these years. He's on one of the big 4. Maybe say big 5, include Money in the Bank there as well, but certainly one of the big 4. I think this will be a decent match, and I think this is like getting Miz over as a face. But I think this is an easy win for Gunther. So first video and brand new updated video coming your way right here, right now, and we'll get into the other matches. Only 3 more to predict. So first video coming your way right now. That is right. Brand new socials, brand new everything. So first of all, Gulman's won. So my protein teas is Gulman's won. Just had to slightly change it. And now on X, for some reason, I keep getting suspended. I think the rules are pretty strict on X. Twitter, call it what you like now, but it's now Ricky Gulman's. So that's at Ricky Gulman's. Take a look at the ticker running across the screen. Gunther retained. My long-term prediction is Gunther drops it in a kind of title earlier in the night of the Rumble, enters the Rumble later and wins. Yeah, unless a certain somebody comes back, which I'll get into soon here. Well, very quickly, I'll kind of discuss that. See, Gunther's great, he's talented, really made the Intercontinental feel important. But is Gunther Rollins big enough for WrestleMania? Now, WrestleMania is WrestleMania. I said it before, I'll say it again. You could have Akira Tozawa versus Hornswoggle as your main event, and people are still going to watch, people are still going to go crap all over it and laugh about it, but they're still going to go to WrestleMania. The ones that have got tickets will still go no matter what the main event or the matches are, and people are still going to watch it on TV. It kind of means no one's really over and there's no match over and no one's really going to see a particular match. It's just like it's WrestleMania. But, well, is Gunther Rollins just big enough for Mania? I think I'm doing Gunther Brock at Mania, but we'll have to wait and see. So, let's go to the women's side of things here. So, for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, it will be Rhea Ripley defending against her challenger, Zoe Stark. Again, I think this will be a good match. Zoe's had a nice little push here. But with that being said, Rhea isn't losing until WrestleMania. She has been unpinned since last May of last year. So she's not losing here. I think Zoe will have a good showing and it'll be a good match. But Rhea Ripley is going to retain. So another brand new updated video coming in your face right now. That is right. Gulman's won. We are just about 4 weeks away, something like that, from Christmas. So get them while you can. The most sought after, best gift idea out there. Protein Teas, Gulman's, and my socials are seeing on my screen right now. So I'll quickly go through them. So my podcast, which I'll get into, which I'll discuss. Well, I'll show you a hint later of my podcast. Gulman's won, Protein Teas, Ricky Gulman's on X, WWA World Wrestling Alliance, Facebook Ricky JP, my link tree, and of course like and subscribe to this. Rhea retains, so you're going to tell, like I said, title till Mania, which I think she'll lose to Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill will win the Rumble, I think. And And yeah, there you go. She'll lose to Jade Cargill. I can't see anybody, unless you do Bailey. I won't split up Damage Control really at all yet, because they're getting the highest rating segments on SmackDown. So let's go to that match next. So in the Women's War Games, it will be the newly formed Damage Control. So your WWE Women's Champion Io Sky, Bayley, Asuka, and Kairi Sane taking on the thrown together team of Bianca Belair, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Shotzi. A 4-on-4, a little bit odd, but fair enough. It is what it is. Becky. She'd have to win the Rumble. No, I see it being Jade Cargill, I think. I see Elimination Chamber being probably Rhea defending the title, and that's where you're going to have probably Cody get his match to face Reigns, I would have thought. Anyway, like I said, the face team is very thrown together here. Damage Control are getting the highest rated segments, like I've said, for the past couple of weeks. I see him getting the win here. I don't think you started to split them up or anything. And yeah, you have Damage Control take the win. Have them going over as a dominant heel faction. Yeah, so Damage Control for the win there. So a couple more videos here. First one right here.
Welcome to my store on Pro Wrestling Tees. Check out my beautiful dog logo on this black t-shirt, or how about this waffle on this gold nice t-shirt we have here. And here are a few other designs. We got some on white, some on sand, two-sided shirts. Don't forget to search Billy Ray Dog on Pro Wrestling Tees. Billy Ray Dog on Pro Wrestling Tees. With that on Pro Wrestling Tees, more shirts are always coming.
That is right. You heard him. You know, seen the t-shirt. I'm going to see the t-shirt right here, right now. One of his designs, Billy Ray Dog, Pro Wrestling Tees. So buy one and buy one now. And this is a guy that's a referee and trainee wrestler for Booker T's company, Reality of Wrestling. So once again, Billy Ray Dog, Pro Wrestling Tees. Another video coming your way, and I'll predict the final match and get into will a big return happen or not. So one other video here, and you must, on day 1179, acknowledge. That is right, GWO Gold World Order for life. That is right, yes. Damage Control should win. This is strengthen the faction, but Team Bianca winning, Bailey eating the pin. I don't see Damage Control splitting up yet, as I've said. I don't think you split them up yet when you're getting the highest rated segments on SmackDown. And also, before I get into the main events, no LA Knight. Not that I'm fussed. I think LA Knight's just a Rock and Austin ripoff. Real no talent. He never had a good match, never got a good promo. But he's meant to be this big star, and he's not even in a kickoff show match. And I'm quite shocked, no kickoff show match. I thought that would, they were actually bringing them back when they did a match at Crown Jewel. But there you go, obviously not. So let's get into the main event, which of course will be the team of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, back after 18 months, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn taking on Drew McIntyre and the Judgment Day. Men's War Games. One's up to the Golden Chief, and Ian, that's right, you're a little bit late. Already on the main event here, but you get your predictions in for Carlito and Santos Escobar, Women's War Games, Women's World Title match, Intercontinental Title match. Now, I suppose the big question is, does Orton turn on Cody, and do they do that? So you have Cody and Orton as the next roadblock for. It would be, I suppose, considered a big win for Cody. Now, it doesn't put him on Reigns. Now, no one's ever going to be on Reigns' level. Cody could beat John Cena and won't be on Reigns' level. Cody could beat The Rock and wouldn't be on Reigns' level. But beating Orton would be a big win, and that's a possible match at the Rumble, because I don't think you put him in the Rumble just for him to lose. So you could do the Orton turn, which would mean that Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre are winning. So both heel factions are winning both War Games, but I do see. So Ian's going for Santos, Gunther, Rhea, Team Blanca, Bianca, Team Cody, as if I'm shocked. Orton strikes at Jay first and then Cody. I think that Cody's team picks up the win here. They're going to make him try and look super strong heading into a match with Reigns, and that's probably now your match at Mania. Highly doubtful The Rock Reigns takes place. So it's probably going to be Reigns, Cody. If they are going to do that match, Richard, they shouldn't, because Cody's going to win and you're taking away the one and only star you have, and Reigns is the one and only star. Raw has great talent, apart from Nia Jax. I can't think of anybody else that isn't talented on Raw. Gunther, Cody, all the Judgment Day, Rhea's Judgment Day, Zoe Stark, The Miz. Everybody's talented, but there's no star. And Becky Lynch isn't a star, and apart from wrestling fans, nobody knows her, so she's not a star. A star is The Rock, Cena, Stone Cold, Undertaker, people that you could ask anybody in the world to say, name me a wrestler, they're going to say one of them. Highly doubtful they're going to say Becky Lynch. So she isn't, she main evented Mania, made a couple of crappy movies. Doesn't really make her a star. Going with Team Cody, feel like Friday is going to be the star of the Judgment Day. Seth Rollins isn't a star either. Again, wrestling fans know who he is, which is unfortunately the smallest audience it's ever been for wrestling for whatever reason. That's what it is. Rollins isn't a star. Again, you go out on the street and say, name me a wrestler, highly doubtful they're going to say Seth Rollins. So no, he's not. Because they sing along to his theme tune and the marks want to put themselves over doesn't make him a star. Raw has no stars, but they are treating Cody as a star. So if you had to take him away to beat Reigns, Raw has nobody. And then SmackDown has nobody because they've just lost the only star they have. But I see Cody's team winning here. And then does he move to SmackDown? And then what's left, I suppose. So I'm going to play one final video and then we'll get into just a big return that everybody's talking about happened. Yes, the sheets are saying it doesn't happen, but WWE are going to come out and say, yes, he's coming back now, are they? So one last video here. So here you go. That is right. January 3rd, 2024, the first Wednesday of January, live Wednesday, 8 p.m. UK time. Not sure what time that would be in America, Justin. You have to let me know. You have to. It's currently almost 10:30 p.m. here, if that's any help for you. So yes, live Wednesday, January 3rd, the first Wednesday of January of the new year, Reigning Rock podcast debuts. So tune in, get your say, get your comments in, like and subscribe, do all of that. So is the big return, is CM Punk returning? I'm going to say yes. I think he does return, whether it's just a segment or whether he does face Shinsuke Nakamura, because who else is Nakamura talking to? It can't be anybody in NXT, can it? Probably not. SmackDown, I can't think of anybody. On really Raw, I can't think of anybody's heels, so they certainly said talk about Rollins again, unless they're going to revisit that again, but I don't see it being him. So I think he is talking to Punk. I think he does come back on Saturday. Latest rumours were he's going to TNA. I'd be shocked if that actually does really happen. I don't see him going to AEW. I think I'd be more shocked if he doesn't turn up than I would if he does. And I think fans hijack the show and you're leaving a whole lot of people disappointed. Now, I know, okay, yes, they announced Orton to get ahead of the curve and to stop them chanting CM Punk. They're still going to do it in Chicago, and people are expecting him to be there. Yes, the sheets are saying, well, he's not going to be. WWE aren't going to say whether he's or not, are they? There's been a hell of a lot of hints. So I think this is him returning. And if he does come back, I see CM Punk winning the Rumble. Now, I suppose if he doesn't come back on Saturday, people are going to say, well, he's coming back at the Rumble then. But he could. He could be number 30. I don't believe Punk isn't coming back, and by sheer chance he is, I don't think he can come back at Survivor Series because it would be too obvious. It's in Chicago. I think people are expecting it. So if he doesn't come back on Saturday, then he'll be bringing it here for the next 2 months. Or he's coming back at the Rumble, which he could. He could be number 30. The Rock could be number 30. But I think he turns up on Saturday. I'd be totally shocked if he went back to AEW and he turns out to be the devil. I'd be shocked if he does go to TNA. But then if WWE and AEW have both said they don't want him and he wants to wrestle, then where else is left, I suppose? If Orton, I can't see him waiting until Mania, surely. Nakamura Styles. Ugh. I think that'd be a hell of a letdown. Everybody's thinking Punk, and I think it's Punk. And it's to me Styles. Ugh. But yeah, I do see CM Punk turning up on Saturday. But like I said, if he doesn't, you then could say well, he's going to be number 30 in the Rumble, which that could happen. It would be 10 years after he's left. He left at the Rumble, so that's a possibility as well. I just think if he doesn't come back Saturday, there'll be a lot of fans upset. They probably hijack the show. And is that why they've sold tickets? Because the card itself isn't that brilliant. Outside the War Games matches, it's pretty. So coming up will be on Saturday. Watch Survivor Series watch party. Journey to review of Wrestle Island. But let's do a bit of promotion first, and then get back to what's coming up. So check out that description. P&P, Pancakes and POWERSLAMS every single Tuesday after NXT. Last night it was about Survivor Series predictions. Then there's an after party for just $4 a month. Really not much at all. Last night the host did a Survivor Series quiz. So that was a bit of fun. Podcasts, DOMCAST and In Time Wrestling Podcast. Do go and follow Just In Time 211. For EFEDS, TWF Network, ASPW Production, and Ray Dog Extreme Wrestling, Red Billy Ray Dog F8. And for your promo-based EFEDS it is PPA Promo Performance Alliance. So again, Survivor Series watch party on Saturday, the day after. Journey to and review of Wrestle Island, Twilight of the Apprentice. Then next week, a whole month of 4 wrestling shows and Deadline and Worlds Collide all kicks off. So next week it's so Journey to review of Top Rope Wrestling. Let's close a scene. So that's a Journey to review of next Sunday, American Wrestling, Top Rope Wrestling, Let's Close a Scene. But for now, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys on Saturday, and it is Ricky Goldman out.